Let's get straight to it, buddy. Today's video is going to be talking about why you need to start becoming more selfish. To just straight out the bat, you got to put yourself first, dog. In this world, it's a survival of the fittest, and we don't have time to be watching over every single person and taking care of everyone else. And I understand we all have, there's exceptions to the rule. We got family, we got close people to us. Do what you can, but don't let other people be breathing down your neck like you always need to be there for them. Because at a certain point, you're gonna be like, yo, I can't keep doing this. Because if you get in the habit of letting people influence you, thinking you have to always be there for them regardless of what's going on, sooner or later you're gonna find out that you are barely taking care of yourself, and you're messing yourself up mentally, physically, financially, everything. It's not a good look. And the craziest part about that is that they will never even think to be like, you know what, I'm good, I appreciate everything, but slow down, you good. They're gonna keep taking, you know what I'm saying? Takers gonna keep taking, givers are not gonna stop giving, because it's like they're not gonna say anything. They're like, oh, I ain't gonna say nothing because I know he gonna always be there and do it. Because if he don't, I'm gonna manipulate him. And that's another thing I'm gonna get into. But putting yourself first. Understand you got your own things going on, you know what I'm saying? We all got it rough. At the end of the day, no one really cares what's going on. We all have to get after it some way or another. It is what it is. Don't let outside noise manipulate you or shame you into wanting to do better for yourself or being selfish. Because there'll be times where you really had that serious talk with yourself where you're I'm BSing right now. I can do so much better. The things I have going on in my life right now, I don't like it, so I'm gonna change it, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's how you should be. And then when you try and better yourself, you try and do things, you try and not be on social media too much, or you try to not eat fast food as much. You try not to play video games as much. It's it'll be people who you thought was going to be your supporters regardless of what you do, be the first ones making fun of you, try and be funny, haha, put you down for trying to do better, which is as corny as it gets. Because how are you going to shame me or be on some weird stuff because I want to take a break from this stuff? Because it's I'm not trying to be playing video games, eating fast food, smoking for the rest of my life. We all know, we all want certain things in this life. Whatever success is in your own definition, we all have to get after it. And there's gonna be people who are gonna try and bring you down, regardless of how close they are, and regardless of who they are, where they was, how they helped you. It don't matter. You gotta be I appreciate that, what you did for me, but you're not gonna make me feel bad for wanting to take a break and focus on me. That's what we really need to be doing right now, focusing on me and the energy we put out into this world. And then what's even crazier is that sooner or later they're gonna follow you. Sometimes people need to see literal proof to start doing what they want to do in this world. So a lot of people think it's corny when you first start out going to the gym. Keep talking about the gym because it's a cornerstone at this point. But I'm eating orange, by the way. But a lot of people be so quick to shame you for going to the gym or wanting to do something good for yourself. Oh, you gonna give up. You're gonna be right back here in a couple days. Watch, you ain't about that life. And then here it is, a couple days, you still ain't online. And then a couple months go by, you still ain't posting, you're not doing the stuff you was normally doing. Sooner or later, the results start showing. You're oh shoot, this dude is lean. He got the veins going. His physique is crazy. He had a glow up, all this good stuff. And that's where people start to change their minds. Wait, hold on. Let me lock in real quick. Let me stop BSing and try and get on his wavelength. And then what's annoying about that, though, is that when you get in that situation where people were so quick to shut you down for wanting to do better for yourself, and they immediately switch up, be like, bro, put me on, big bro. Oh, you in Hollywood, you think you too cool for us. And it's you already know. Once that energy comes out, I'm dog, why would I help you? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you choose to help them, that's on you. Be a good person, regardless of what happens, be able to put people on and make sure we all getting better every day. But that's stuff like that, you can't let it phase you. So what? So what? You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for you doing it, and it's a good reason. So it's don't let people manipulate you or convince you to be just stay where you are, knowing you in a bad situation, and let them make you feel nah, you're supposed to stay down here. That's weird for you to try and change. That's stupid. That's so stupid. And it goes into all the talk about the Matrix and stuff. And I know a lot of people think that it's super corny. Now, I'm not trying to say the Matrix as in we are literally strapped up to wires in some dude's basement and this is all a dream and I'm gonna wake up in a couple seconds. That's not what I'm saying. But in terms of there are higher beings in this world that do everything in their power to manipulate you and keep you in a box where you don't you don't prosper, you don't change, you don't strive, you don't do nothing. Like it's okay to not believe in the whole Matrix thing, but if you don't believe in that, then like you need to seriously wake up, dog, because it is so easy to see, like especially with consumerism, there's always something that needs to be bought. Oh, I need this. Oh, I need this. It's not even like back when we was kids watching TV. Like, who watches TV anymore, by the way? But when we was watching commercials, and it felt like every single toy commercial was like, oh, I need that. I need that. Oh, I need that too. Nowadays, it's all over TikTok. I swear to God, you see all types of stuff about like they just selling anything, and it's all for like dirt cheap. So they try and make you feel like, oh, like it's like a dopamine boost every time you buy something, and then it being like stupid cheap. It's like you don't really feel guilty. So that makes you want to buy 100 things. Now you sit in a house full of a whole bunch of gimmicks and doohickeys and stuff that you really don't need. You're just buying it because it looked cool and somebody tried to sell it to you. So it's like, yeah, stop that. Oh, really good. But yeah, though, that Matrix stuff, I'm trying to realize like that is so much like, it's getting clearer and clearer to see by the day how they really try and keep you in one spot. And it's got to stop too. Like seriously, like obviously when you get after it, because right now that's how I feel. I'm trying to really get after it right now. So I don't have time to be hanging out with the homies and doing all these other things. And I'm not projecting saying they're doing these things that I'm telling you people are going to do in this world. But like, you know what I'm saying? If they understand, they cool. If not, oh well. But they know like if I'm not playing games with them for a couple of hours, if I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm doing something better myself. Because right now, the situation I'm in right now, I do not like it. So instead of just sitting at home complaining, talking about, man, I wish I had this. It'd be so cool. We should start doing all these shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I'm going after it. I'm gonna go get it. Period. And nothing's gonna stop me from doing that. So you just gotta leave them there. And if they want to argue, like I don't care. You're not gonna keep me here with you, dog. Like seriously. And then another thing that I really want to talk about is how people they won't hesitate to do the same thing to you when they get that random burst of motivation or whatever life event happens. Sometimes people need to lose everything before they realize I really got to lock in. I got to stop doing this. And unfortunately, that is the craziest thing ever. Like I really hope that never happens to anyone. I don't want somebody to ever have to lose everything in their life for them to finally realize that this shit is not a game, buddy. But yeah, like they like whatever they got going on, whether it be as crazy as I just said or something minor, they won't hesitate to do it to you. They're not gonna call you up and be like, yo, I'm gonna stop doing it. They just gonna do it. And you gotta be like, cool. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to check in on your people. Let them know, yo, you good, but don't like keep pestering them. They got their own things. They're an adult. They can figure it out. If they seriously want to take in your advice or your help, they will. But it's like, don't push yourself into trying to like keep people or trying to please people. Like let them do what they gotta do. And most of the time, that's really all it is. A lot of people be like super quick to make assumptions and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like when my homies, they go MIA for a couple months or they doing something, I know they get into the bag. I know they doing something. They trying to fix their situation. They putting in more hours at work. They going crazy at the gym. So I'm not going to be pestering, blowing their phone up. Why? Because I don't have time to do that either. Because I'm doing the same thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Everyone, we should all be on the same wavelength. Whatever it is, you should be busy doing something to just get better every day. With breaks, obviously, because a lot of people, there's the whole hustle grind culture. It does get pretty toxic because people be like, no, you have to do it day in, day out, only 2 hours of sleep per month, and just keep getting like, no, dog, like you know when to chill out and listen to your body. But yeah, it's like that's pretty much just like summing up everything. Like you gotta be more selfish with your time, your energy, and your attention. Your attention, dog. Your attention is everything. Your attention is one of your biggest currencies. Like if you just giving out attention to every little person, it's like it gets hit with inflation. Like it's gonna, I'm telling you, dog, like it's gonna be worth nothing because it's like you give it out so frequently, it's not as appreciated as much. And there's like plenty of books about that, about like I guess being mysterious. But the thing is about the whole mysterious, a lot of people be like fake mysterious, and it's low key corny as hell because you can see right through it. People be trying to act like they're an S-tier celebrity. Like they got all these things going on, and if they do, cool. But they be acting like they too Hollywood, not too Hollywood. Like they think they like, you know what I'm saying? They doing too much. They out here acting like you are like Drake or Chris Brown or something. I'm like, dog, like if you don't chill out with that, like you work at Target with me. Like we have work tomorrow morning. Like quit acting like that. And it's one thing to like your swag, your aura, the way you carry yourself, like you cool, you chilling, you calm, cool, collected, like that's cool. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to be like too mysterious. So when I say like be precious with your attention and your time, like dog, like you can't get that back. So try and find a balance where it's like, you ain't gotta be in every chick's face, dog. You ain't gotta be trying to be homies with every single person. You ain't gotta be at every party doing all these other things. Like it's just too common. If you're so available and you're so easily accessible, like your value as a person, it's not even a man or a woman thing, just your value as a person, it sort of goes down, because it's like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like oh, like you're everywhere. You're always doing something. You're always on here. You're always talking about this. You're always telling everybody what you're gonna do. You're always informing the whole world what's going on. Blah blah blah. You're just everywhere in every category. Like, you gotta stop doing that, dog. Not everyone deserves to even get a taste of who you are as a person. And I've been learning that a lot recently too. Like, you ain't gotta let every person in your vicinity. Like, so what? You got all these good things, blah blah blah. But like, I don't care. Like, so what? Like, that's where the abundance mindset, man, I'm getting my bag, bro. I'm gonna talk about that in another video. Like, an abundance mindset. That's what you really need to do. Abundance mindset. But we're gonna stay on topic about becoming more selfish. Obviously, become more selfish. Do what you gotta do. Focus on you until the focus is on you, dog. And I'm telling you, everything is gonna come by so much smoother once you get that mindset in place. I'm gone.